People nowadays are spending a ton of money on skin creams and lotions in hopes of getting healthy skin. But what they fail to realize is what you put on your skin really doesn't do much for the health of your skin. And healthy skin starts from the inside with your digestive system. In this video, I'm going to discuss keys to skin health and teach you how to get healthy skin and maintain it for a lifetime. Although the skin creams and lotions available on the market may be helpful in the short term, they are useless in the long term because they're not getting to the root cause. What's worse is that these creams are loaded with toxins. And keep in mind, what you put on your skin enters your body the same way as eating. So ask yourself if you would eat what you're putting onto your skin. To have healthy skin, we must take care of our gut, which is also known as our digestive system. Our skin is a reflection of what is going on inside our gut. The gut is everything in terms of health, especially when it comes to skin health. What is the gut? The gut or digestive system, whatever you want to call it, is composed of the stomach, the small intestine, and the large intestine. It is essentially a large tube that runs inside us. It is responsible for digestion and absorption of food, obviously, but what a lot of people don't know is that 2/3 of our immune system lays within the walls of our gut. This is how a lot of allergy issues often begin in the gut. Another interesting thing about the gut is that most of the body's neurotransmitters are made here. Neurotransmitters, things like serotonin, dopamine, play an incredibly important role in mental health. This is a fascinating area of growing research because when it came to mental health, we used to think the brain, but now the research is showing that our gut is actually producing the majority of the neurotransmitters. And this is why the gut is often referred to as the second brain. Now inside the gut, we have something called the microbiome, which is a collection of billions of bacteria living inside our gut. In fact, we have more bacterial DNA in our gut than we have human DNA in our body. Crazy, right? Depending on the species of the bacteria, they could be good, bad, or neutral. A healthy person will have an optimal level of good bacteria to combat the unhealthy bad bacteria in the digestive tract. On the other hand, we can have dysbiosis or an imbalance where there are fewer good guys and more good guys, more bad guys. When there is dysbiosis, the digestive system and the immune system cannot function optimally, and symptoms including allergies, eczema, psoriasis, and acne can result. This is why it's so important for us to educate ourselves on what we can do to optimize the health of our microbiome. The most important thing for our healthy microbiome is food, avoiding the crappy food and eating lots of plant food. What about probiotics? Do they help? Sure. Probiotics are good bacteria, as the name says, which are great for quickly repopulating the gut with healthy bacteria. But what is important to keep in mind is that if we don't feed this bacteria with the right food and give them a chance to colonize, they will simply pass through our gut, much like tourists. Probiotic-rich foods including miso, sauerkraut, kimchi, and fermented vegetables, and kombucha are all great for repopulating the gut. These are foods high in probiotics. Now there are the food for the probiotics, which are called the prebiotics, which can be found in asparagus, bananas, eggplants, honey, onions, peas, whole grains, legumes, chickpeas, and lentils. The key with probiotics and prebiotics is diversity, so we want to make sure we're eating a variety of these foods. Now that we've covered how to optimize the microbiome inside the gut, we can move on to the gut lining. A poor diet like the standard American diet and exposure to infection or chronic stress can actually result in holes in the intestinal lining, a concept commonly referred to as leaky gut, or more correctly termed intestinal permeability. Once these holes are made, our gut literally leaks undigested food particles, bacteria, and toxins into the blood. Leaky gut sets the stage for a number of health issues, especially skin problems. The skin is the body's largest elimination organ, so it is not surprising that it comes under assault when toxins and these undigested food particles enter the bloodstream. A skin rash, eczema, acne are all signs that the body is trying to get rid of these toxins. So what do? The first step is removing things that could be triggering the body's immune system. Starting with food, we want to eliminate the inflammatory foods like sugar, gluten, dairy, soy for at least 3 weeks to give our immune system a chance to calm down. As we are removing the inflammatory foods, we want to support the gut with nutrients it requires to heal. We want to seal this permeability, the leaky gut that we were discussing earlier, and prevent these undigested particles and toxins from entering our circulation. Nutrients that are great for healing the gut include glutamine, vitamin A, vitamin D, essential fatty acids, which also play an incredibly important role in the structure and appearance of skin, zinc, and most importantly, plant food, and lots of it. As we are removing the inflammatory foods and healing the gut, we want to make sure that things are moving along in the gut and we are effectively eliminating by having regular bowel movements. Having regular bowel movements is crucial for detoxifying and so important if you want to have healthy skin. If we're not moving our bowels and clearing the toxins, they will ultimately be pushed out through the skin. We want to make sure we're having at least 1 to 2 bowel movements daily and not missing days. If we are missing days, we want to increase our fiber intake to at least 50 grams each day. Foods that are good sources of fiber include beans, lentils, fruits, berries, apples, oatmeal, nuts, and seeds. Do you see a common theme with the dietary tips I've been providing? The foods high in fiber and the foods that are good sources of probiotics and prebiotics, it's all whole foods, foods made by nature or God, no ingredient list. This is a great rule of thumb and one I always remind my clients when deciding what foods are healthy and which are not. So ask yourself, was this food made by nature or God? Or nature or God, or was it made by man? If it's made by man, it's likely not good. What about water? Water is not only important for working with fiber to get the bowels moving, but it is important for keeping the skin hydrated. Majority of people don't drink enough water, and a sign of that is dry skin and constipation. Aim for 10 cups of water each day and use your urine to assess your hydration level. Your urine will be pale yellow in color if your body is well hydrated. Next, you want to make sure you are eating enough healthy protein and fat. Protein and fat are 2 nutrients needed for strong skin. Be sure to eat lots of healthy fats from sources including avocado, nuts, seeds, healthy meats, fish oils, healthy oils. Protein you want to get mostly through grass-fed organic meats, legumes, wild-caught fish, and nuts and seeds. To summarize, in order to get healthy looking skin and maintain it in the long run, we have to get to the root of it all. That is the health of the gut. I hope by now you are convinced that our skin is a reflection of our gut health. To get healthy skin, we have to work on optimizing our microbiome, the bacterial balance in our gut, addressing leaky gut by healing the lining of the gut, and making sure we are effectively eliminating toxins by having regular bowel movements. These things can all be accomplished with a food-first approach by removing the crappy inflammatory foods and instead eating a diet high in fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. These foods are not only a great source of fiber, but are a great source of prebiotics, which will shift our microbiome away from the state of dysbiosis and towards a healthy state where our gut has a chance to heal. Gut healing supplements include vitamin A, D, omega-3 fish, zinc, glutamine, which are all helpful in supporting the body's healing capacity. The steps outlined here will not only help with the health of your skin, but with your overall health. Once you learn how to treat your inside, your gut, like an inner garden by making more informed decisions on a day-to-day basis, you will begin to transform your skin and overall health. So what have you tried to get healthy skin? What has and hasn't worked for you in the past? Share your comments below, and if you like this video, please subscribe and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you. So to summarize, to get healthy skin, you want to avoid sugar, dairy, and gluten, eat lots of plant food, nuts and seeds, supplement with vitamin A, vitamin D, omega-3s, zinc, and glutamine, drink 10 cups of filtered water each day, and aim for 50 grams of fiber each day.